Okay, so now we're going to be looking at the settings. And once you get to settings, that's where you fill in basic informations like the business name, your phone number, your business phone number, your business email, and your business address. Then you have the support email, the support phone number. If you want it different from your, if it's different from your email, there's a business email and business phone number. Then you enter your country and then your chargeback email. That's if you have one. Okay. You could also upload here. You could upload the logo of your business, and if it's a service you render, you don't have a logo, you could upload your personal picture. All right, then we go to bank account. This is where you update your bank account details. You enter your country, your account currency, you choose the currency your country uses. In this case is naira. Then we have the bank name and then the account numbers. All right, then once you're done, you could make this your primary account. If you wish this to be your primary account, then you save this. Once you're done, the API is actually for programmers where they integrate this into websites or into an app they developed. So if you're not a programmer, just forget about this for now, please. So go to the accounts. Once you get to the account, those where major decisions have to be taken. So the first set of things you're seeing here is who should pay for the transaction fee. Well, in Flutter Wave, there is a transaction fee. So would you want customers to make the transaction fee for every goods they purchase? For every order they make, they will be the ones to take care of the transaction fee? Or would you want the transaction fee to be paid by you? Now, what's the transaction fee of Flutter Wave like? Let's look at the transaction fee. Now, if you observe closely, it says that local transaction, that's transactions that are done within, is just 1.4% of any amount. 1.4% of any amount of goods ordered. Okay, so you pay Flutter with 1.4% of any amount, any goods that was ordered in your online store or anything, any transaction you make with Flutter Wave, you just pay 1.4, and that's quite cheap, not very costly. So now look at it. There's you see this said processing fee is capped at maximum of 2,000 naira. So no matter the amount of money being transferred to you or being paid to you, once the 1.4% exceeds 2,000 naira, you're only going to pay 2,000 naira. You can pay above 2,000 naira for local transactions, but if it's an international transaction, you're going to be charged 3.8 percent processing fee. Okay, once it's an international transaction, but if it's a local transaction, you're only charged 1.4. Now let's see a sample of what we mean by that. Now there's a very good example. Now, if a customer is paying 1,000 naira to you, that means you're only collecting. Flutter Wave collects 14 naira from the 1,000 naira. Only 14 naira. Now, if a customer pays 2,000 naira to you, Flutter Wave collects only 28 naira. Okay, let's go down. If a customer pays 9,000 naira to you, all Flutter Wave collects from you in local transaction is 126 naira. And just in case a customer pays 10,000 naira, is 140 naira. But if it gets to the point where it has gotten to 2,000 naira or above 2,000 naira, you're only going to be charged 2,000 naira for local transaction, whether it's above. Okay, it's capped at 2,000 naira. But for international transactions, they are charged 3.8 naira, as you can see right here. Okay, 3.8 naira, and each of them are charged that way. Like 3.8% of 10,000 naira is 380 naira. Okay, so that's what the cost is like. All right, and let's continue with this. So you could choose your transaction emails if you wish to have that. Then what method of payment would you prefer? You could enable dashboard payment option, card payment, bank payment. It's cool if you can enable most of these things, because you don't know what your customers are paying with and you don't know what's convenient for them. Some other persons will prefer to pay with Pega, so you can decide to activate it. And anyone you don't wish to activate, you could just leave it that way. Okay, you want your clients to pay via bank transfer, that's cool too. Next is send notification emails to users. So they could send emails to users, send to business emails only, send to all dashboard user, or send to specific users. So you could send emails to specific users, dashboard emails, or dashboard users, or a business email. Then how do you want to get your ending? You choose that. You choose your two-factor authentication for securing of your accounts, and that's all. Thank you.